Hi Aries, welcome to your reading. My name is Amber. If you are new to my channel, welcome, and if you're returning, I want to welcome you back. This is going to be for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter signs for the month of May. I am focused on the fifth house. The fifth house rules romance, creativity, passion, pleasure, entertainment, costumes, children, humor, romance. It's a very fun house, okay? I'm particularly going to be focused on the change that is happening surrounding those things. Take the reading messages how they resonate with you. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, especially if this reading resonates with you. If you want to book a personal reading, you can do so by following the link to my website down below in the description box. If you're not following me on Instagram, I definitely would suggest that you do that. I post discount codes, flash sales, things of that nature over there on my Instagram. You're going to see a link here that will take you into my store to purchase merchandise if that's something that you're interested in. Besides that, we're gonna go ahead and get into your reading. Okay, now I was kind of feeling an energy of like reaching new heights. And some of you guys, this could be reaching new heights in your career, could be reaching new heights in your romance, in friendships, things of that nature. But I kind of feel like it was more so on a personal level, like reaching new heights in whatever position you already have in the situation that's going to be at the forefront for the month of May. I kept seeing a whole lot of money. Okay, Aries. And so I was picking up an energy where you might teeter between gains and losses right now. And that could also be, surrounding like time. It doesn't exactly have to be money. It could be time spent, like you're spending a little more time over here, but you're losing time over here. It's like, whatever the case may be, it's kind of an energy of like robbing Peter to pay Paul. But in this process of like robbing Peter to pay Paul, you are actually reaching new heights. Very interesting. Great. But let's get into it. Holy Spirit, guardian angels, thank you for allowing me to be the vessel to give Aries messages for their highest good and their highest good only. All right, so what's going on in the fifth house? What's the strongest energy in the fifth house for Aries, please? What is the strongest energy in the fifth house? Take a break. This was in your pre-shuffle. It says a life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. Yeah, so it was also an energy of me feeling like you're removing yourself or someone's removing themselves from a situation in May. Externally, okay, you have the initiation, rite of passage, crossing the threshold. Okay, so immediately I'm feeling an energy of you possibly taking the high road in a particular situation with a person, but also see paths being split. So this may be an energy where you do finally just reconcile your differences with a person and you guys go your separate ways. A Capricorn could be of some sort of significance right off the bat. But let's see what this is about. What does, bottom of the deck, you have Venus, okay? Why is take a break here for Aries? What do they need to take a break from, Spirit? Why is this here? Why is take a break here for Aries for the month of May? You have Scorpio here, okay, coming out as an issue. Wow, bottom of the deck, you have transformation. I think you're becoming, this is a point where like you've been trying so hard to transform something. You've been working to change something. You've been making investments. You've been putting time in, and you're not really sure why things are not turning out the way that you want them to turn out. But you're at like a threshold, okay? You're at a breaking point or a point that you need to take a break. You're almost through the beginning process of like transforming something anew. With Scorpionic energy here, it being an issue, you may have been obsessing a little bit too about something changing or transforming, and this is the time for you to just allow your angels to step in, to allow time to take its toll on the situation that you're currently involved in. You also have North Node here in Mars. I definitely feel like destiny is taking control of this ride that you've been on. There's a need for you to surrender to that. Pluto is a very it could be a very destructive energy, very transformative, but it's also a dark energy that ends up highlighting our personal power, our motivations for things. It tends to provoke like evolution. You know, it's the end of, typically it's the end of certain cycles. You know, it's death and rebirth. You know, it's also an energy of subversion. So for some of you guys, you're at the process of it's like whoever was in charge is no longer in charge. And it's, I think you're still trying to be in control of where this is going, where things are headed in May, and there's a need for you to release the reins, okay, and just allow it to transform the way that it's supposed to transform, not obsessing, allowing things, okay? Mastering the art of allowing is what I'm hearing very clearly. For some of you guys, clearly a Scorpio could be of some sort of significance. You might be here watching for your sun sign, but you could have Scorpio in your moon or your rising or any of the other major placements in your chart. But let's get into it. Tell me about Aries situation in May, please. And I'm out of breath, so definitely take a breath, take a breather, relax. Pluto is definitely about renewing things, okay? You have the Lovers here in reverse. And so with Scorpio being an issue and then you having the Lovers here in reverse, this could definitely be about some type of sexual attraction, some type of like intimate connection or relationship that you have with someone. Definitely with Venus being on the bottom of the deck and now you have the Lovers here in reverse, this could definitely be about your love life, okay? You have the World here. This is very heavy, okay? There's a new cycle that is trying to open up for you. I think you're feeling bound by this cycle, or you're feeling bound by the way that things are occurring, and there's a need for you to allow. Okay, tell me how would Aries view the Lovers here in reverse? Yeah, separation. Okay, definitely separation, a change in status. Okay, change in a family dynamic, change in something that you seem to be like traditional or structured. That's definitely changing. You have the Nine of Cups here. Definitely you could be going from being in a relationship to opening up a new cycle alone. Okay, tell me one more thing about how Aries would view the Lovers here in reverse. The Chariot. Get the fuck out of here. The Chariot and the Eight of Wands. Yeah, this is going to be moving very, very quickly the moment that you allow, you know, time and destiny to take its toll on this situation. It's definitely about a choice, though. Like I just heard, choose up. This could be something that you're telling one person to do, or this could be something that somebody else is asking you to do. How would the party or the parties involved view the Lovers here with the Chariot? Oh. Queen of Wands came out in reverse, but it's coming out as an issue. So you definitely may have turned your back on a person, on a situation, deciding not to communicate. Then you have the Seven of Swords here with the Ten of Pentacles. And on the bottom of the deck, you have the Ace of Pentacles again. Like I said, a whole lot of money. Okay. And I feel like this person, you know, may be viewing you as being a bit manipulative because you've decided to put yourself first. Yeah, because then you have the Queen of Cups here in reverse. This is also your energy, but you could be dealing with another Aries, a Libra, a Cancer, or a Capricorn in particular. I just feel like you've totally removed your passion, totally removed your emotions from this situation. When I was pre-shuffling your cards, I did see the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords. And when I see them together, typically they're not speaking. Okay, with the Chariot here and the Eight of Wands, there's either going to be some very fast communication, or the communication is done. There's nothing else to be said, and only action will be taken at this point. Why is the Queen of Wands here coming out as an issue? What's the energy of this? the Star wanted to come out as an issue. I just mentioned the King and Queen of Swords, and Aquarius could be of some sort of significance, but this is you not wanting to heal a situation, rather being single. Yeah, the Nine of Wands, definitely. Nine of Wands, Nine of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, definitely in its final stages. You have your guard up, definitely. That's an energy that I'm picking up, and that's an issue for the person that you're connected with. Tell me how the person or people will be viewing the Lovers here in reverse with the World card. The Queen of Cups now comes out face front, but she's coming out as an issue. Yeah, and I feel like you're either deciding that you're going to offer your love to someone else, or this is you just reaching new heights at putting somebody at a distance. The Seven of Wands is also here with the Seven of Pentacles. Definitely a very introspective and quiet time for you. Very introspective as far as your money goes, your foundation, your structure, your comfort. Okay. You got two queens here. Okay, your strongest energy that came out was the Lovers in reverse. That's typically about separation. It's about infidelity. Sometimes it's about choosing the wrong option. And I kind of feel like there could be someone who, you know, committed some type of act of infidelity or betrayal or deceit or whatever the case may be. And I think they thought that they were going to continue to get away with it, or they want to move forward, even though what happened. They're wanting to like continue this same cycle, but your heart's just not in it anymore. Tell me, where is this cycle headed with the Chariot in the World here? Where's this headed? The Magician. Yeah, to singleness. Okay, and you have the Fool here. This is definitely, you know, an energy of leaving, taking a leap of faith. This particular card, this particular Fool illustration, he has knocked over an Ace of Cups, you know, but he's headed toward destiny, headed towards his true north. After healing, after regenerating, there is a new leaf that's turning over at this time, and I think that you're aware of that. This other person is not really sure where the leaf or the dust or the rubble is going to end up settling. Yeah, because this is going from 1 to 0. Definitely starting an entirely new cycle. What are the hidden influences of this situation? I feel like it's going to be the Seven of Swords. Some death. Okay. Transformation. Yeah, and then you have the Ace of Swords here in reverse with the King of Swords in reverse. So definitely someone potentially abusing their power. Yep, with the Four of Swords and the King of Swords here. I just feel like this is someone who thought that they could get away with murder, you know. And they ended up just closing out a cycle, ending a cycle with you. Definitely not thinking before acting. That's the energy here, and that's interesting, right? I ended up turning these around with Death here upright and the Ace of Swords upright. There's some sort of truth or clarity that has come out about a relationship. You have the King of Wands here with the Four of Wands. Okay, Aries, I'm not really sure why that cut off. You might have cut somebody off, cut off some type of relationship, some type of communication. You know, the Ace of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles here. This is out here with the Seven of Swords. I just feel like somebody has, they're holding back, you know, not wanting to invest anymore, and I really feel like it's you. Okay. Tell me what the hidden factors are. What are hidden factors in the month of May? That was the Devil in reverse wanting to come out with the Emperor in reverse. So you definitely could be releasing yourself from someone who has abused their power. Tell me more about this, Spirit. Tell me more about this. I feel like there's been like some exaggerated like gossip, and Death is coming back out here. So a lot of Scorpionic energy. You know, you have Scorpio here as an issue. You have Pluto, which is about transformation. It's about ending cycles, starting new cycles. And then you have Death here again. Okay. Heavy air sign energy here as well. Or this is someone who's trying to take on this air energy, wanting to communicate their thoughts to you, but I feel like you've just put a stop to it. Right now, you're at a place where you're unapproachable with the Queen of Wands here in reverse. Now, Aries, if you're watching this to get clarity about somebody that you're dealing with, I feel like you more so had an established relationship with this person versus whoever it is that they decided to choose or invest in. Yeah, as I say that, you have the Two of Cups here and the Two of Wands. I just really feel like somebody's seeing your potential, but it seems to be too late. Okay. How does Aries want to resolve this? How does Aries want to resolve this situation? Ooh. You have Justice in reverse. I don't really feel like you want to talk about it. You're not really wanting to balance things out. Yeah, with the Ten of Pentacles, this is you focusing on your own structure. Okay. Going to new heights. The Empress here in the Ten of Pentacles, this is definitely an energy of you just wanting to be focused on your money, on your foundation, on your abundance. Tell me how would Aries view the Empress here with Ten of Pentacles? I just really feel like it's a very prosperous energy. Yeah, Three of Swords in reverse. This is, you know, healing, deciding not to regenerate something. Typically, when we see the roses, that is about like healing, regeneration, you know, accepting some type of a gesture, offer, whatever the case may be. But it looks like you just stumped that shit out. No, thank you. Tell me how the person or people would view the Empress here with the Ten of Pentacles for how Aries wants to resolve this. How would, yeah. You have the Knight of Cups here that just flew off over to the side. I just really feel like you're not interested in this offer. Yeah, you have the Devil here, and then on the bottom of the deck, you have this Two of Pentacles. I think you really, you know that this person is still torn between you and another person. And while in the past, you may have waited for them to choose or make the right decision or choose you, and they took too long, so you decided to choose you. You know, that's the vibe here. Tell me one more thing about this Knight of Pentacles. I'm sorry, the Knight of Cups. Tell me about the Knight of Cups being here, please. What's the energy of the Knight of Cups? Someone wants to apologize. Yeah, the Two of Pentacles actually wanted to go ahead and like come out. Okay. I feel like a missed opportunity. Somebody was playing around and missed an opportunity. Yeah, Six of Cups. It's interesting because I kind of feel an energy where like she's waving bye, but he's waving hello. It's like you and another person are not on the same page right now. Ten of Swords, right? This person's being vulnerable, and it's like you're feeling more so like betrayed. You have the Eight of Cups here. This is someone who is, it's an energy of returning to the crime scene, you know. Definitely like a reconciliation energy. Someone thinking that they can transform something, but what they did is just transform the ending. Okay. What's the outcome in May? The Two of Swords. Something to think about. Why is the Two of Swords the outcome here? What's the energy of this? The Two of Swords. Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like you're going to be caught in between making it work or just starting over, you know, like with a new offer. This could have something to do with a family vibration, for sure. Tell me more about this with the Two of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles being here. The Six of Pentacles in reverse, and there goes that little boy again. For some of you guys, this is about making a decision to walk away from a family dynamic, because originally I was telling you, you know, you're being very introspective about your house, about your foundation, about your stability, about your family. And now this is at a place where you're kind of like, this might be an energy where you're now having to talk to your kids about some type of separation, divorce for some of you guys. Because I'm seeing like three people. One being kind of blindsided. And then I'm seeing just this one merchant, right? For some of you guys, you could own a business of some sort. You know, I also feel an energy of a reputation too. For some of you guys, you have some type of reputation that you may have been worried about tarnishing, and that's why it took you so long to end this relationship or to end this connection. Because I keep seeing the Emperor and then the Empress here, but I'm seeing them flip-flopped. You know, I'm not really seeing them on the same page. You know, so tell me one more thing about this situation. What does Aries need to know for the month of May? What does Aries need to know for the month of May? What does Aries need to know? Yeah, so it's the Eight of Swords. There is some type of message that's going to be coming in to give you clarity. A lot of you guys are waiting on some type of clarity. You have the High Priestess here with the Ten of Cups. I don't really think that there's anything that you need to speak on at this time. This is about waiting, okay? It's about waiting. It's also about freeing yourself, you know, in the meantime while you're waiting on this message. But I do feel like there could be something that comes through the mail. This could be an email. This could be a physical piece of paper that comes through the mail. It could be text message back and forth. But there is something that's going to come through that's going to free you. Or this is you having a conversation with another person about this. This Two of Swords and this Eight of Swords is still like a Ten of Swords energy. It's like things can only get better. And it's going to be when this message comes in. Let's get you some advice. Yeah, with the initiation being here, I just really feel like you are on your way out of a storm. Okay, don't forget to take a break. What's the advice for Aries? What's the advice for Aries? Acacia. Your guidance is divinely guided. Yeah, when I get this card, I typically see somebody who's leaving behind old memories. Or, you know, the memories that they do have no longer have, like, color. And when I say color, like, there's no emotion attached to them. There's no taste attached to them. They don't smell like anything. They don't feel like anything. They're just memories. And it's like, as you're deciding to let that go, you are moving into a better place. It's kind of the same vibe from the first card. Take a break. Okay. Aries, that's your reading. I hope that this resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if you would like to book a personal reading, you can definitely do so on my website. Bye.